Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 123 of Sold with Updike Pugh.
I'm Jeff Updike.
I'm Weston Pugh, and we've got a great show in store for you today. We've got a home over in Northwest Dallas and one in Oak Lawn that you don't want to miss.
Absolutely. They're both fantastic homes.
They are. Not long for this market.
That's right. So what you been doing?
What have I been doing? It has been an eventful several days. I feel like at home, little projects around the house seem to be simple in nature, have now require a lot more tools and a tiller. I feel like I may have ruined the suspension in my vehicle hauling so many pavers. So I guess I should take a before and after, and y'all can be the judge of whether I did it right or not. I don't know what I got into, but you know, I don't even know what to say. Right now. This is not my forte. I feel like I'm just a hired help at this point. And I'm really wishing we had hired out.
I wish you had hired help.
I know. I wish I wasn't the help right now. I
Right.
feel confident in what I'm doing.
Wow.
So may involve a sprinkler repair. Who knows? That's not my forte. What about you?
Well, I bought a tiller, as a matter of fact, and that was the one Weston borrowed. But you know, I've been working in tilling up beds, spring gardens, getting everything ready to plant. You know, we took a few hours one Friday morning and bought a bunch of flowers at Home Depot and.
You were busy all weekend though with clients.
Yeah, this weekend I was swamped with people all weekend.
You had a busy one, and it has continued to be that market right now where it is. You get to make the decision kind of while you're in the house if it's the one for you.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It's you know, one of the things that I think we've grown really accustomed to is helping people get familiar with the market, because you know, they do have to make a decision pretty quickly when they're ready to pull the trigger on one right now. Just the way it is.
I think that is the key. There's a lot of elements that get behind it, but being extremely familiar with the market as you're shopping really does help buyers make decisions when that house comes to the market. And as we're seeing today, this is a very excitable spring market, and decisions need to be made pretty quickly.
But you know, one of the things that I've noticed too is the inventory is growing.
It is.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right on that.
It is definitely growing, and we're seeing some really good properties come on the market. I think we've got 6 listings coming on, or six that we have paperwork signed on,
right,
that we're bringing on at different points over the next 4 to 6 weeks. But you know, it's just a sign, I think, what everybody's seeing in the market.
It is. So if you're looking to buy or sell, let us know, because
Absolutely.
It is one of those times.
Yep, absolutely.
What's the first house we got?
Let's jump into those. The first house that we're going to look at today is at 3229 Galahad. And this is in Northwest Dallas, as Weston said, a wonderful neighborhood called Sparkman Club Estates. And Sparkman Club is a very well-defined neighborhood that has a lot of attraction to it because of the schools, elementary schools that go to it. There is a private swim club there that you can belong to that's about $600 a year. You are 2 blocks off of the North Haven Trail that can take you all the way across North Dallas, all the way over to White Rock Lake if you want. One of my favorite places to be on the weekend. I've actually hit it once on the weekend and once earlier this week. But the neighborhood itself is just wonderful, mostly single-story homes, ranch-style homes. Some of them are mid-century that have been pushed more toward the mid-century modern style, I would say.
And the neighborhood, aside from the fact that we'll be close to neighbors, there's a lot of houses that are being fixed up in this area. So it's not one of those neighborhoods, it's a bulldozed neighborhood. And so even the one next door to this is one of the ones that has been really well redone and will come on at a completely different price point than this one. So this is a neighborhood that has a lot of value that you can get into still. And as you see here, one of the great things is this is a single story ranch. One of the things, if you're looking for a lot from that perspective, it's, I believe, 82 wide by 124 deep. Rear garage, rear entry, all these things just kind of culminate to make a very clean drive as you come down the street.
And this is definitely one of those front porch neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a big front porch. Everybody gets out and meets their neighbors. Everybody gets out and really enjoys the neighborhood. There's a lot of walking and a lot of biking and a lot of tricycles.
There, as you can see, we left the tricycle on the front porch for this one. And you can see here that what they've done is they've cleaned this house down, brought in the wood floors, and they've done a really good job with that color. I believe this is agreeable gray that they brought in here, and it has that really quintessential 1960s style where it has a formal dining and a formal living area in the front. But the easy thing about this one is it's only a wall that separates these two, and it kind of could really parlay into a whole different floor plan.
I held it open on Sunday, and I would say that at least 50% of the people came in, talked about removing that wall between those two rooms and opening it up and making it a more open floor plan. But if you're one of those that want the really well-defined rooms, which a lot of people still do, this is a perfect home for you.
And the great thing too about that is if you open it up, you can still create a nice office space in what would be that dining area. Here you see that it's an easy symmetrical room, outdoor access right there, and built-ins that are really kind of great the way that they've put them in. Can lights really help out. The wood-burning fireplace has gas in it right now. So there are just elements in this house that make easy living, and it's a really quick way to live in this house.
It really is, and the owners have maintained it really well. The hot water heater has been recently replaced. The air conditioner has recently been replaced. They bought this from us about 8 years ago and had some foundation work done at the time. So it's, from a condition perspective, it's probably one of the better conditioned homes that we've seen in that neighborhood.
Yep, and it's an easy, as you can see here, flow for the living or the kitchen. It goes into a small little dining area, really wide, which I really prefer because 2 or 3 people can actually work in this one. Great windows, and this one has both access in the very left portion of the picture there, access to the garage, and through that door to the outdoor patio, which makes it super simple for them to grill.
And as you come down the hallway, this is a central hallway plan with the 2 guest bedrooms off to the right, the full bath directly in front of you, and then the master off to the left. This is one of the guest bedrooms that shares a Jack and does it have Jack and Jill bath between those two?
Nope.
No, I'm sorry, it's on the hall bath. But they're really great sized rooms. I think these are about 11 by 12, if I'm not mistaken. Great closets. All the windows have been replaced throughout the home. So it's one of those, big ticket items has been done.
Yep, and here you can see that there's been a facelift here in the living or hall bathroom, and then this is the master bathroom or bedroom. Master bedroom is large, and it also has a double closet, windows out to the back door or backyard, make it really easy. And then the master bathroom has been updated extremely well.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. They've got quartz countertops in here. They have converted the shower into a really big walk-in shower with a separate tub and windows facing off to the eastern side there. So you still get really great natural light. And the tile that they've used in this is really a very neutral tone. So whatever color you choose to decorate around, it's perfect.
As you transition outside, you can see here we're looking back into the main family room. You've got a little patio right here, probably a 13 by 12, just enough for seating, but you can see there's also this walkway that goes down there by the smoker, and that's actually taking to the back patio or to the back driveway. Really good sized backyard. They did a really good job of landscaping this as well. It comes back in the spring, summer, and it looks amazing. Really great heritage tree, as you can see right there. Gives you great shade, makes this one of those backyards that just gets used pretty much all summer long.
Yeah, and if you're a person that wants to put a pool in, there are a lot of pools in this neighborhood. You would not be the only one, but the backyard is certainly big enough to accommodate that.
And as we talked about, you have this space back here. If you wanted to enclose this as well and put a retractable gate, it would give you a really large space. You've also got side yard there that you'd be able to claim as well.
So 3229 Galahad Drive is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. Home was built in 1960, a little over 2,000 square feet, priced at $449, and that brings it in at $219 a square foot. And we want to say thank you to Bill and Emily for making your home look so good.
They did a great job with that house. So if you want to see more information about this house, if you'll just click on the link in the comments, it'll take you directly to it. You can look at all of the photos that we've taken and get a little more information and schedule an appointment if you'd like.
So what's the next house?
We're going to go swing over to Oak Lawn, and we're going to look at 4406 Bowser, unit number 9. This is an end unit. This is a great area. The people that own this are one of the ones that really like to get out and do a lot of jogging, and this is one of the great neighborhoods of Dallas to be able to jog to. You actually are really close to Highland Park, and there's another park back in the area that'll allow you to get out and get the dog going. But it's such a great area. I always joke that you don't really need a kitchen here because you're so close to Whole Foods that you can just walk there, get your food, and come on back.
Yeah, there's every flavor of food that you want is right there up and down Lemon Avenue, from high-end steaks to Chipotle.
Yeah.
It is all there. Great American Sandwich Shop is right there. That has been there since I'm going to say since the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. It's just, a really wonderful neighborhood, as you said, situated perfectly between Lemon Avenue and Highland Park. One of the reasons that these people bought this from us several years ago was she jogs, and she felt very comfortable in this neighborhood jogging. And they actually jogged and bought a house right around the corner when they moved out of this. So they really loved the neighborhood.
So one of the other things too that's really great about this neighborhood is that if you're coming in for UT Southwestern or Parkland, this is really close and convenient. So getting to work is easy. If you need to use Love Field, this is an easy commute over there. And then getting on the toll road is also really easy off of Wycliffe, or turn around, go the other direction, and you're on 75.
Yeah.
And last but not least, getting into downtown is extremely easy from here. So again, you're able to make life, commute choices really simply.
Super duper. The house itself is a wonderful 3-story, kind of Santa Barbara style townhome. Has its own private courtyard there on the front. And as you can see in this picture, it's got that really beautiful arched window that we'll see from the inside in a moment. It really creates a very dramatic feel. This is an end unit. Oh, there's the front patio. This has just been recently landscaped. The building itself has had a tremendous amount of work done on it. And the HOA spent a little over $2 million basically resurfacing the outside, replacing all the windows. They put a new roof on this building. It is as close to getting a brand new building as you can get.
And so because this is an actual end unit on the corner, you're going to get this additional light, and you can see right here how perfectly that makes this room feel. It also has little outdoor doors that actually open up to the courtyard, so great area for seating. Again, it is gated, that little courtyard, so if you had a small little pet that was wanting to run around, it's great for that.
And this is the guest bath off of that bedroom with the stand-up shower. They did the solid wood cabinetry in this, and they did it in the stained grade wood, which really does make a difference.
Yep, and so one of the things that you're going to find here is that, as you can see, large open space. But one of the things you can't see behind the walls is that this is actually designed for an elevator shaft. So on each one of the floors is really great space for that is storage now.
Yeah, and they're huge closets. So this is the living room, and to the left is that big arched window that I was talking about a while ago. You've got these 2 really great windows that flank the fireplace there. You have a kind of a galley-style kitchen with an eat-up bar, but many galley-style kitchens are closed on one end, and this one's open on both.
Yeah.
It opens one end into the living room and the other end into a formal dining area.
And you can see there you got great windows that face off of the sink right here. And again, we've got really high-end appliances. So these are all Viking, which is really a great extra that you don't always see in townhomes these days. So you can see that the quality is here. And then this also is going to open up into the dining room. Through this little cutout, as Jeff said, it opens on both ends, which makes it easy to flow, is where we go to the dining room. Now, the great thing about this dining room is that it has 2 windows, so it's nice and bright and light, but if you needed it to double as an office, it would be perfect for an office.
It has a huge closet too. The door you see in the middle of the screen is gosh, I'm gonna say it's probably 5 foot by 4 foot in there. It's a huge closet.
Yep. And so upstairs, again, we're going up to the third floor. This is where the master suite is. And the great thing about this space is that as you transition upstairs, the quality continues. So you've got lights along the stairs that go up, and then you've got really great textured walls as well. And so again, you start to feel this whole house has a great feel to it, and then it lands in what could be a first or second office space.
Mm-hmm. And with so many people working from home, many times you do need to have two spaces that could easily be dedicated to that. The previous tenant that was in this actually had this as their workout room.
Yeah.
It worked really well.
And so as you can see here, we've got even more extras inside of the master. Vaulted ceilings, a little bit harder to see in this photo, but they are vaulted, and they can see there that you've got a little wet bar. Symmetry, again, flows throughout all of the bedrooms and makes it very easy to arrange furniture and to really maximize the look. Great windows, continue to add light in here. I love this because if you can look just to the right of the setup, it's got a really great 3 transom windows that just kind of begin to really help this feel.
And that wet bar I know comes in handy in the mornings for coffee, or comes in handy in the evening if you're fixing a cocktail up there.
Oh yeah. So this is going to have a double vanity, tub between, and a really great walk-in shower. Now it's a little difficult to see, but you can see in the next photo that this is a great closet. It's probably an 8x8 with shelving all the way around, which is great. When they bought this, the previous owner had it immaculately set up, and it was just amazing to see everything that they had.
So the last slide we're going to show you is the laundry room, and this is also on the 3rd floor, which to me always makes so much more sense because it's really where your laundry is generated, in the bathrooms and in the bedroom. So, why not have that be close? So 4406 Bowser, number 9. It's a 2-bedroom plus the study, a 2 full bath, 1 half bath, 2-car garage, built in 2008, a little over 2,100 square feet, and it is priced at $515,000. And we are going to be able to start showing this on Saturday.
Yep. It's a great house. So check out the link that's been left in the comments. Click on that or direct messages. There's also other ways to get in touch with us. Text us or call us, and we'll be able to happy to make that showing happen.
Happy to. And with that, we'll be right back. There are lots of ways to keep up with us. Visit and like our Facebook page to watch us live and get updates about future show topics. Also, visit our Instagram account where you can see the latest homes we have for sale. You can also check out our website at updikepugh.com, where you can create customized searches of active and sold homes that you may find of interest. If you'd like to know how much your home is worth, visit homeprice.fyi and you can get a price instantly. Just enter your address and a couple of other pieces of information, and we will email you a price. If you are on the go and podcasts are better for you, our second segments are available on iTunes and Spotify. Last of all, you can reach out to us by phone or text at 214-377-2223. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the second segment of episode 123 of Sold with Updike Pugh. And today we are going to talk about 5 farmers markets to go visit this spring.
So I love farmers markets. I think the very first one I ever went to, I believe, was in Napa, and I thought it was amazing. Came back to Dallas, and all of a sudden they've got them started here as well. And it's really one of those amazing elements that just add to the neighborhood. And they're really kind of boutique-y. So
yeah, they really are. It's what's funny that I've learned about the farmers markets is that you really have to, farmers markets, many of the kind that are like the pop-up kind in the church parking lots and those only last about 4 hours.
Exactly.
So, and they're Saturday morning, from 8 until 12. And if you don't get there till, if you get there at 12:05, they're packing up and they're out the door. So
they are.
You've got to really be ready to get up and go.
So the first one we're going to take a look at is going to be St. Michael's Farmers Market. And this one is really, of these, this would probably be the closest one to us. It's really just down the street from the office. I've seen it happen for years over there. It's in the church parking lot, and they put little signs up in their yard so that to notify everybody that it's going to happen on that weekend.
Yeah, and they have a whole variety of things. They've got gluten-free, sugar-free cheesecake, tamales, salsas, baked goods, pot pie, quiche, and like most farmers markets, they have a lot of local fresh produce.
And one of the things that all of these farmers markets have is they have websites. And so you can actually go onto them, and if there's somebody that you're really interested in following, a certain vendor, it's a great place to go and catch up with them. One of the other things too is that if you want to become a vendor, they have a way for you to sign up for that. So again, this is a really great way to be able to give back to the community, support locally, and so that's why one of the reasons we thought it was so important.
And the next one that we're going to talk about is a little bit farther out. This is the Capel Farmers Market, and this is 768 West Main Street in Capel. This one is open 2 times during the month. It's open on the 2nd and the 4th Saturday, which the next dates that it'll be available is March 27th, April 10th, and April 24th, and it is one of those that is open from 8 a.m. until noon.
And so we had clients that actually bought in the neighborhood that Darling was building up in Capel, Tracy and Irva, and they absolutely loved this little farmer's market. One of the great things about it is it has a little pavilion, and as you can see on their website, they actually have events there. So like different bands will come out and play. It also does get used in the evening. So this one extends a little bit even further than just the farmer's market because of the way that it's configured and that it's dedicated.
Yes, and again, they have bakery items, pastas, dairy, eggs, honey, fresh fruits and vegetables, specialty foods, specialty coffees, and teas.
Absolutely.
So what's our next?
So this is the Dallas Farmers Market. Dallas Farmers Market, I think, is really amazing because they have gone and really extended past just being a farmer's market because of all the plants that they have down there. They also have home interior design down there that you can purchase. I believe Bull's has a t-shirt shop and really great restaurants that are inside of this as well.
Yeah, they call that the market shops.
Yeah.
And they've got restaurants. What's the restaurant that we go to?
Rex's Seafood?
No, the
Clove?
It'll come to me in a minute.
It'll come to me.
But there are a couple of really great restaurants down there. There are some that are like walk-up counter type, and then there are sit-down type restaurants.
And this one actually used to be like where restaurants used to go to buy their produce. And so it had a real different, more of a industrial feel to it. And within the last 10 years, it has really changed because I moved into Dallas, it wasn't that way. And now it's probably one of the most amazing places there is to go out and look.
Yeah, the shed side of it is what they call it, where all the fresh fruits and vegetables are, is open Saturdays from 9 to 5 and Sundays from 10 to 5. And, they've got fruits and vegetables and honey and nuts and flowers. And I mean, this is really such a cool farmer's market.
Were you thinking of Mud Hens?
Yes, thank you.
So Mud Hens is one, I love Mud Hens, and it's really kind of healthy made. And I remember taking my niece and nephew, and it was so different that they did not like it. It was the saddest thing ever. Even the avocado toast, my niece was so disappointed in. I was like, what?
Anyway, the fourth one we're going to talk about is on the other side of the city at the White Rock Farmers Market, and this is at 9150 Garland Road. This is in a church parking lot over there.
And so one of the great things about this one is that it's really close to Hypnotic Donuts. So go early, go to Hypnotic Donuts, get your donut, and then cruise over to this little shopping center. It's amazing. The other thing too is that because of the proximity to White Rock Lake, this would be a great time to actually get out and enjoy the lake as well. There's also a bike store right beside this area. So, I mean, we're talking donuts, farmer's market, buy a bike, enjoy the trail. I mean, there's a lot to do in this area.
There is. They're open on Saturdays from March 13th through December 18th of the year. So they are open now, and they're open from 8 a.m. until noon every Saturday.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
And the last one we're going to look at is going to be called Frisco Fresh Market.
What's it called?
I said something weird.
What's it called?
Frisco Fresh Market.
Okay,
Say that
thank
10
you.
times real fast. So Frisco Fresh Market is actually between IKEA and 180 or 380. It is up there, but again, it's a really great spot, easy to get to, and again, amazing set of vendors that they have selected on their website.
Yeah, and this is another one that is open Saturdays from March 13th to December 18th. So they are open. They're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays. And they really push the fact that they're very pet friendly there.
And so that's a great thing because I would say a lot of these places are pet friendly. One of the other things that you may want to think about before you head there is to bring your own bags. So a lot of these places don't have bags. They really also like to be a lot more green, as you say. And so bring your bags, maybe even bring a little red wagon and pull the kids or the pets around inside there. It's a great way to spend the first part of a Saturday morning.
Great way to make memories too.
It is. So if this sounds like something you'd like, click on the links. Let us know your thoughts. If you go, we'd love to see your pictures. We think it'd be a really great way to share with others what you learned and what you discovered.
And that's all we have. So
it.
thank you very much. I wasn't sure where that was going. So, my turn. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet. And remember, we want to be your realtors for life.